Alright guys, welcome back to another little mini micro review. This is going to be mostly over the Polar Star Jack, but I'm also just going to be going over my two Polar Star Jack builds. So we'll go over the first one I built, then we'll go over the second one I did. So this first one, this is my ESG build. I got a Monk Customs ESG grip on there. Now the only reason I ended up actually buying this was because I got an absolutely killer deal on it. I got off Airsoft Junkies. I got the grip and the Polar Star MR micro regulator for $210 only. That's for the grip and the reg. $210 for both. The regulator alone is like $110, depending on where you get it. So I'm lazy. I didn't want to buy a end cap, so I modeled one and then I 3D printed one. I need to redo it. It's been shot a couple of times. It's got holes in it. So I'm going to resin print it in black so it looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. I was lazy when I built this one and didn't want to align my regulator properly, so I drilled a hole. It can still be tournament locked, so who cares? Because I can't access it with this thing on. I have to take it out. So I don't really see the problem in it. I do have, or it's missing a barrel right now, and that's new. I must have dropped it. Either way, it's missing a barrel right now. I'm waiting on parts. It's been a long time since I've been able to use this gun, but that's okay. I got stickered up. I got my Ninja Turtle sticker. I got a bunch of other fancy stickers on here. I got some of my tank too. You know, any ESG or Euro build, tank goes right there, and you play it with like a paintball gun. This thing shoots absolute lasers though. Even with this short Speed QB style barrel, this thing will laser people across my field, which is about the length of a football field. I know I've said it's Speed QB, but it's very narrow. It's not super long, or it's long, it's not wide. I do play 2 fields. You've only really seen one on this channel. You've seen 1 or 2 videos of the other one, but either way, still, this thing shoots lasers. I ordered an Angel Customs barrel for it, but if that doesn't come in soon, I'm gonna just buy a Unicorn. I'm gonna order a Unicorn barrel because they had those in stock, and I've had really good luck with them. That's what's in this gun, and my Redline is a Unicorn. So I'm gonna have, when I get that barrel, I'm gonna put back in my Max hop up though. So standard Max M4P. But now this is the gun I have been playing with because that one's down. This is another Polar Star Jack build. Same thing basically. Got the IGL because it's not Euro. Got a speed trigger. Got a speed trigger in both actually. This one's just green, that one's blue. I have a green IGL, but I like the blue one better because it matches with the my line. My line's blue too. This also has a Unicorn barrel in it. Super nice. It's a little bit short for this outer barrel. It's not quite at the end. It's a little bit less, about that much, it works. It's fine. I got a Max M4A in there, the red one. This is an Lancer Tactical Gen 2 body. It's the LT34. I don't know my Lancers by heart. I should. I know. It's in there. I got a nice little hand stop right there, you know, for tacticalness, I guess, if you want to call it. But now on to what this review is really about. The Polar Star Jack itself. I will say right now, this engine is my personal favorite HVA engine. It's the one I recommend to every beginner, to everyone I know. That's how highly I recommend it. That's how highly I love it. If you're going for mechanical, you already know I like my Redline. It's back there in that room somewhere. But that's my mechanical build, or a cheaper build. But coming in at the time I bought both of these, $350 for the Polar Star Jack, it's phenomenal. You can do semi, full auto, up to 9-round burst. You can't do binary, which kind of sucks with the stock FCU. I know you can buy a Gorilla FCU or something else to do binary. I don't think you need binary anyways, to be honest. If you can't fire fast enough in semi, what are you doing? I'm sorry, that was rude, but still, either way. I don't really think you need binary. Most fields don't allow it anyways. It's either they allow binary and full auto, or they don't allow full auto or binary. That's most I've seen. Don't quote me on that. But you can do 2-round bursts with this, which you can kind of simulate binary with. Not really, but kind of. If you're really that, like you need that faster fire rate. But in my personal opinion, just fire faster in the semi. It's not hard. But the Polisher Jack is amazing for 2 reasons, in my opinion. It's not as air efficient as a closed bolt system because it is open bolt, which means it's also not as consistent. But I'm still shooting absolute lasers with both of these guns. And both of them, well, at the time this one was running, it was running a 603. And this one is running a 603. So with that, it's shooting lasers. Don't even need an 01. I don't personally recommend 01s anyways, especially for fast firing guns like these, because you just don't need it. It's ridiculous. You're going to have to clean it too often. It's going to get dirty, gunked up all the time. You're going to be annoyed with it. Trust me, I've been through it. But I love the Jack. It's battery efficient. I've played with this on this one single battery, and I'm not charging it, for about 2 months. And I play about 3 times a week. Yeah, it's insane. It's a little mini Titan battery. It's nothing big. It's nothing huge. So, and that's obviously unplugging it after the day's over, the game day's over, of course. And so it's air efficient, battery efficient. I can get that probably 2,000 to 3,000 shots off this gun. I'm running a 68 CI 4500 PSI. Yeah. And probably for the output pressure, I'm probably running about 80 with this. That's getting me about 350 feet per second, roughly. Not perfect. I forgot what the DP is set to on this. I think it's about 40, 45, somewhere in there. So yeah, that's a pretty good amount of shots for how much I'm firing, because I don't fire that much. Probably go through about 1,000 rounds a game day, 1,000 to 1,500. But then again, I play CQB indoors, only 2.5 hours, 10-minute games, 5-minute breaks, roughly. So take that math into consideration, if you will. But it's relatively cheap in the world of HPA. It's definitely not as expensive as like an F2 or, God, even a Fusion engine. Do I still want to do a Fusion engine build? Absolutely. I really do. But I got other priorities first, like the minigun that I really want to buy soon. Might buy it. Might review coming on that soon. We'll see. Yeah, this gun's phenomenal. I love the Jack. Like I said, cheap in the world of HPA. I know HPA is never cheap. I mean, $350 for just a part to a gun, not even a full gun. You can get a brand new Gen 3 for that much. For less than that, actually. You can get a Gen 3 and a bunch of mags and other attachments for that much. So that's kind of just the reality of HPA, unfortunately. Like I said, world of HPA, relatively cheap. Not as cheap as other engines, like a Mancraft, a Redline, or even a Kythera if you really want that. So, yeah, but it's one of the cheapest electrical and full auto capable HPA engines that I've seen. I haven't searched around a whole bunch for the cheapest one, and Polistar is really good on their warranty. They're replacing, they're helping you with stuff. I had one issue with this when I first built it, where the nozzle was just sticking out a whole bunch, and I couldn't find anything on Google. I re-greased every O-ring. I checked everything, and it just was not making sense. So I contacted them, and then I got a really easy, quick reply like, hey, you probably just have a slight tear on an O-ring. Check everyone again. See, I checked, and I just didn't see a small rip, and they were completely correct. So I just bought an O-ring replacement kit, replaced the O-ring, and then she was good to go. Like I said, they're really good on they're helping you with it. One of the reasons I recommend Polistar so highly. And their parts aren't super expensive, like to replace something. I did have to buy a nozzle for this gun. I haven't put it in yet because I can't play with it. It doesn't need a replacement nozzle though soon, because I probably put 400,000 rounds or more through that. I played a lot with it. But yeah, so, and that was only $20. So not like super cheap like I'd want. I'd rather it be like $5. but it is a precision piece of engineering, so I can't complain too much, honestly. Still pretty good. And the O-ring replacement kit was $5 for me, so not the worst thing, not the best. Pretty fairly priced. And you can get these IGLs off Amped for like 25 bucks. So all in all, they're not super expensive, and they're not super proprietary either, which I like. So I recommend the Jack for your first HP engine. It's easy to install, easy to maintain, easy to tune. You can play with almost any body you drop it into. You can play immediately with the stock FCU settings. I'm a tech, so I like messing with my stuff. I like tuning it to be perfect. But if you're just your average player, you drop it in, you're ready to go. I once watched a 12-year-old kid put this engine in. That's how easy it is. Very little tech experience. I only had to help him a little bit, but he did it. He did everything perfectly. So if a kid can do it, there's no reason you can't, in my opinion. But that's my little mic review on the Jack. That's upside down on the Jack. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day.